crazy. Beware the ghost who lives on Salamander Road. Trapped in a cloud of smoke, it's old enough to know better than it knows. Hate so much you better leave that brick alone. Crazy, crazy.
Hey, it's day 3. What happened yesterday? Not too much. Just went, actually got a Tinder date in Lima, and it was awesome. She came around and showed me around the whole city, and we went out for dinner and then to a swanky bar. It was a good day. She was my own personal tour guide for the day. Otherwise not much happened. Still haven't got my bag. The Contiki started today, so we're in cruising around the city having a look. That's the presidential palace over there. It's pretty cool. There's a cathedral over there, and I just went to check it out, and I swear to God, the president, surrounded by his Secret Service, just came out of there, and there's a motorcade over there about to take him away. So that's pretty cool. This fountain apparently is the oldest part of Lima, and our tour guide was saying that they have a public holiday where they drain it and fill it full of alcohol. Pisco, it's like their national drink. And for a day, it's a fountain of pisco. Awesome.
We used to joke and it felt like home, but now you're fucking crazy. Used to walk where the wild things grow, but now it's all just lazy. Used to go where the cool kids go, but now you're just too lazy. Used to joke and it felt like home, but now you're fucking crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Morning, I think it's day 4. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, that's timely. I woke up to that and I legitimately thought the volcano was going to go off. Apparently that's just the fire alarm for the fireys to get up because there's a fire somewhere. Today was supposed to be our sleep-in day, but it's 6:30 in the morning, and we didn't get a sleep-in because there was that crazy alarm going off. But today we're going to go head up the around the other side of one of the volcanoes and go to some hot springs and jump in there. That should be good. And then we're heading on to Contiki Canyon, so I'll try and get some footage there. But apparently I think it's today we go to 5,000 meters, so that'll be fun. We'll see if I get sick or not, because I'm glad that alarm went off. I started packing my bag. I thought that the volcano was coming for me.
Do mundo, hein? Assim, ó. Bara, bara, bara. Bere, bere, bere. Bara, bara, bara. Bere, 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 bere. gente então fazer assim, ó. Bara, 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 bere, bere, bere. Bara, 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 bere, 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 bere. Bara, 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 bere, bere, bere. É Alex Ferrari fazendo bara, bere. E quando eu te pegar, você vai ficar louca. Vai ficar louca, louquinha dentro da roupa. Quando eu te pegar, vou fazer diferente. Tenho certeza vai pirar a sua mente. A bebida tá subindo, a cabeça enlouquecendo. O clima tá esquentando e só vai dar eu e você. Pra gente então fazer assim, ó. Bara, 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 bere, bere, bere. Bara, 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 bere, 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 bere. Bara, 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 bere, bere, bere. É Alex Ferrari fazendo bara, bere. Isso é Alex Ferrari. E agora eu quero ver todo mundo cantando comigo mais ou menos assim. Bara, bara, bara. Bara, bara, bara. Só vocês, vai. Bara, bara, bara. Bara, bara, bara. Assim, ó. Bara, bara, bara. Bere, bere, bere. Bara, bara, bara. Bere, 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 bere. Bara, bara, bara. Bere, bere, bere. É Alex Ferrari fazendo bara, bere.
I know, these Peruvians. Hi, welcome to a very special video diary. I just finished the Inca Trail, and that is Machu Picchu. We got up at 5 this morning, got the train through the valley. We've come from that way. Plenty of photos on the way. It's only about 6 hours walking. We didn't do the 4-day one, we only did the 1-day one. And now we're here, we've got some free time. And it's every bit as pretty as people say. Today's been a good day. Haven't been into the city yet, but tomorrow we're coming back on the train, and or we might even be staying down there tonight, we'll see. There's a little town, you probably can't see it. You might be able to just see the train if I hold it up. So you can catch the train all the way here and just skip the hike, but it's more rewarding, I think, when you hike the whole way. So tomorrow I'm going to go in there, explore, get some good footage. Alright, well I'm in Machu Picchu City today, and I just wanted to get some thoughts down. I've been learning about their architecture for the last whole week. The first thing is the trapezoidal shape. Everywhere, shelves, windows, doorways, and even the shape of the room. You can see even the walls come in like that, and that back wall will be tilting in, so even the shape of their rooms was trapezoidal as well in both planes. And that was because Peru suffers earthquakes, lots of them, bad ones, and the Incas must have learned the hard way that this shape stood up to the earthquake a lot better, and obviously that's true because it's still here 600 years later. The guide was telling us that there's something about this shape that engineers and archaeologists have studied, that the shock waves of the earthquakes, when they go through them, dissipate and it makes it less severe, so the buildings stand up stronger. We'll go and find, there's different types of rock they use for different purposes, and the actual engineering of the rock, so I'll go and find some examples of that. Yeah, so here's a good example of just the basic entry-level building that they do. You can see it's just a little bit more haphazard. That said, it's still been here for 600 years, so they must have been relatively switched on. There's no roofs on anything because that was all thatched, so it's just disintegrated over time. But this one, they just quarried rocks, used mortar in between, still use their trapezoidal shapes, and you can still see the wall sort of comes up like that. So it's still nice and strong, but you can see the example, that must have been like a priest's house or something. It's a bit better, a bit more care in that one. So there's no mortar in this one. They just carve the stones to fit together properly. And our guide was saying that in between here are concave and convex shapes, so they interlock, and that's what keeps these up rather than mortar. It's supposed to be stronger as well. Now there's also the next level, which they use for military and temples building, so I'll go find some of that. But basically it was the same sort of stuff as this, same technique, no mortar, interlocking, but polished and even finer stonework. You can see tiny little gaps. It was perfect, so I'll go find some of that. Alright, so I'm told that this one was a military one. You can see in here, and the stonework is absolutely perfectly fit together. Same idea, convex and concave in between, so they interlock, and they use bronze staples as well in between to lock them together. But you can just see that perfect shapes. They made the walls leaning in perfectly, so they took a lot more time with these ones, and you can tell they've survived a lot better over 600-700 years. We'll go and find there's a temple up on top too, which is constructed in a similar way. But apparently you can't even get a pin in between most of these rocks because they polished them and carved them so precisely that they fit together so perfectly. Alright, so this is one of the walls of the temple. It's been a little bit earthquake affected, you can see. But it's cool to see how they carved it's one rock, they carved the shape out of it so they all fit together. So for these special buildings where they don't use mortar, they just had to change the shape of the rocks by carving them. Our guide said that they used special rocks, black rocks, that had a higher iron content, that were harder than these ones. These are igneous rocks, I think is what he said. You can see they would have had to sit there for so long to get these shapes so that they fit together right. Carving a rock with another rock. Okay, last few little bits of information about this place that are interesting. That mountain up there is Huayna Picchu, or Picchu. That mountain is Machu Picchu, and the city they just call Machu Picchu. I don't think they actually know what it was actually called when the Incans were here, because they didn't have writing, they only had numbers, which is interesting. Anyway, Huayna meaning young, Machu meaning old, Picchu meaning mountain. Young mountain, old mountain. Funny side note, Picchu, like picture, like a photograph picture, Picchu is how you pronounce it, not Pichu, which means penis in the native dialect. So all the tourists come here saying Machu Picchu, which means old penis. Thought that was pretty funny.
Buenos Aires, Argentina is where I am right now, the capital. Very, very dusty today, but more on that in just a second. This obelisk in front of me here, apparently this is where they come to celebrate when they've got something to celebrate. So they, during the World Cup, apparently there was hundreds of thousands of people cramming into this street, going nuts, which you can imagine. It's a religion here, it's a real religion. It's way different to Peru. Soccer is turbo over here. Our guide was telling us today on the bus tour that she strongly supports one of the clubs, and we were at a different club stadium, and she said if she was wearing her club's colours, there's a good chance that she would be murdered in the street. So maybe calm down a bit, Argentina. Just spent all of today sort of walking around, trying to sort myself out. I had a free day. We had a chance to do some polo, like ride horses and play polo, but just needed a day off because had another big night last night. I went to a club here in the city. I've never ever seen anything like it. It was 5 stories, like 200 meters deep, and just open all the way up, and you could see all the levels, and there was just a big light show going on all across the roof and down the back wall. It was enormous. It was sweet. It was heaps of fun. So, but yeah, so that's why I'm dusty today. I've been in recovery mode. I'm about to go get some Maccas, get a cheesy. We're gonna head out tonight. It's called the Argentinian Experience. We're gonna have steak. They're famous for their steak. I've had steak every night since I've been here. And it's been awesome. Way better than any meat I've had at home. Famous for the leather. We went and checked out a leather shop today. I was very close to purchasing about 500 bucks worth of jackets and belts and wallets. Gave it a miss though. But very pretty city, Buenos Aires. Lots of European architecture, like little balconies and stuff. I know you can probably see it. It's really pretty all the way through the city like that. Yeah, I'm coming good. I'm coming good.
Marty, filme.
The color of my dreams are green and blue and yellow. I wanna feel the heat in Rio de Janeiro. Copacabana Beach, that's where I wanna go. Come fly away with me to Rio de Janeiro. To Rio de Janeiro. To Rio de Janeiro.
I'm on a plane, so damn gone. I left my friends and my phone at home. I'm en route to a different time zone. You can catch me in the club with my flip-flops on. Like, hey, girl, what's your name? I'm B.A., girl, quit your playing. We'll pop champagne, we'll spray all day, then wake up on the beach. Hey, I wanna get away, just take me to another place. We'll have a better day, just leave it all up to me. Copacabana in the sand, drink in my hand. Beautiful women all around me. Good Lord, hot damn, 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 damn.
The color of my dreams are green and blue and yellow. I wanna feel the heat in Rio de Janeiro. Copacabana Beach, that's where I wanna go. Come fly away with me to Rio de Janeiro. Oh, 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 oh. I wanna feel the heat in Rio de Janeiro. Oh, 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 oh. Come fly away with me to Rio de Janeiro.
Alright, I'm in Buzios in Brazil. Buzios. Apparently, I've never heard of it before, but apparently it's like a nightclub capital of the world. Like, people come here just to go to the nightclubs. So we went out last night, but nothing was open. And today's Friday, so fingers crossed something will be there. But I was talking to one of the locals, and he said they kind of only open when they feel like it, because they're so big they can sort of do what they want. So fingers crossed we can get in there tonight. That'll be awesome. But we've had a whole entire free day today just to cruise around. It's like a peninsula sort of beach setup, Buzios. It's got like heaps of little beaches, a bit touristy, really nice. So with me free day, our guide Monica said you can hire little buggies. Sorry, I sort of had it in my head that, you know, little carts, she said, like little golf carts. And I said, yeah, definitely, I'll go for a cruise around all day and explore in one of those. And the dude rocks up this morning with this thing that I'm in. I'll get out and show you. Best. Like convertible soft top. It's awesome, and it goes fast. Like, not that I want that because it's dangerous. Got to drive on the right side here, so it's been a bit of an effort. Find myself on the left all the time, having to get out of people's way. Yeah, like 4 gears, this thing hooning around. It's been a great day. Went out, got on the beach, had a bit of a swim, got myself some sweet henna ink, so now I'm way tougher. This dude just started drawing it on me, and I was like, oh, alright. And then he was like, oh yeah, that'll be 30 Rios, which is like $17. I was like, alright mate, damn it. But apparently that rubs off in a couple of days. Yeah, went out for a pizza for lunch, been doing some shopping. There's Havaiana shops here. It's like where Havaianas are from. So I bought like bulk pairs of Havies. We'll probably throw the old ones out now. Yeah, they're cheap here too. And the shops are awesome. They're like 2-story shops. Just walls lined with thongs. So I've got a bit of footage in there, it's pretty sweet. One of the main ones backed on had like a beach frontage too. Havie shop with beach frontage, it was awesome. So I think I got a picture of how cool that was, so we'll see. But I'm about to go to a surf beach now and see if I can hire a board, catch a couple of tubes. Got another 4 or 5 hours to kill, so I'm going to just keep exploring Buzios. I think tomorrow we head back to Rio, so, and that'll be our last few days there.
Last night was oh so crazy, at least what I remember. This place is hot as AZ, and it's mid-December. Warm nights, hotter days, lose that shirt girl, let's get cracked. Warm nights, hotter days, lose that shirt girl, let's get cracked. My favorite DJ's at the hottest club tonight, and you best believe that I'ma be on stage doing it right. My favorite DJ's at the hottest club tonight, and I'm looking fresh, so let's go. Brazil, te amo.
Whoa, daylight coming, we don't wanna fly home. Soaking up the sun, looking like supermodels. Spending money up like we all won the lotto. Rio, Rio, Rio. The color of my dreams are green and blue and yellow. I wanna feel the heat in Rio de Janeiro. Copacabana beach, that's where I wanna go. Come fly away with me to Rio de Janeiro. I wanna feel the heat in Rio de Janeiro. Come fly away with me to Rio de Janeiro.
If you on vacation, put your hands up in the sky. And if it's your birthday, put your drinks up, yeah, that's right. I said if you on vacation, put your drinks up in the sky. And if it's your birthday, put your drinks up, yeah, that's right.
Hey, this will be the probably the last video entry for the trip. Tour is over. Tour officially ended yesterday morning, but I've just got a couple of extra days in Rio to unwind and just have to myself. A bit sad saying goodbye to everyone. We've got pretty close over the journey. So yesterday everyone slowly just filtered out to the airport. Today I haven't done anything except sleep. Bought a couple of shirts and we're at Copacabana. This is it, this is the beach. So it's just me and Jade left. Jade's gone in for a swim. But this is yeah, this is the world famous Copacabana. It's massive, it's really long. You won't be able to tell from the GoPro, but the view's pretty good. Brazilian bikini styles, quite nice. I feel overdressed. I've got boardies on and all the blokes around here walking around in tiny little speedos, but you can't complain too much. It's been a good trip. Bit sad that it's over. Fly home tomorrow. I've got a 4-hour flight, then a 13-hour flight, then another 4-hour flight.